Appgate is the pure play leader for Zero Trust access, period. We don't do anything else. We don't have any legacy hardware, software that we're trying to bring along into the Zero Trust world. Zero Trust is a very powerful framework that can take security and modernize security for our customers in a very major way. But the problem we're seeing in the marketplace today is everybody is latching onto that. You walk the show floor, you're going to see more than half of the players here. They're going to talk something about Zero Trust. I can make a bet with you right now. That's not the case with Appgate. We're a pure play Zero Trust access player. We focus on Zero Trust. We focus on giving market-leading SDP, software-defined perimeter. That's standards-based. That's our Zero Trust platform. So that's why we call Zero Trust Zero BS. That's Appgate. Cloud adoption can bring a lot of security challenges. And one of the problems that we're seeing with cloud adoption is there is a different way to solve a specific cloud security need. And that's just not scaling. So if you look at cloud adoption in general, right, you see workloads moving into the cloud. Traditional workloads that were on-prem that are now moving into the cloud. And you see a way to solve the security challenges there. You have microsegmentation challenges in the cloud. There's a different way to solve that. You just see workload protection, and you see a different way that people are trying to solve that. You see APIs in the cloud, and you see a different way to solve that. So what we are seeing with the challenges is that you got the movement to the cloud happening, you got different types of security challenges popping up, and in some ways, we as an industry, we're playing whack-a-mole. We're trying to solve a specific cloud security problem with a specific answer, and all of a sudden you as a customer, you end up with 5, 10, 15 different cloud security solutions that you have in place, or products that you have in place that are not talking to each other. And that becomes complex, that becomes expensive, and it's very difficult to manage in the long run. And the other thing, obviously, we also look at is this notion of DevOps. And then where security plays. And we all talk about DevSecOps, but with the cloud challenges coming up, and when you look at cloud, it's not just cloud, you also have to address hybrid security problems, because for many of our customers, they do have a hybrid environment. So these challenges, they're only getting bigger, and what we are seeing is customers in the industry trying to solve this with one specific answer for a particular cloud security problem. Yeah, so with the standards-based Zero Trust access solution like software-defined perimeter SDP, Appgate SDP, what you as a customer can get is a unified policy-driven solution for most, and in many times, all of your cloud security needs. It could be securing your workload. You leverage the same Zero Trust philosophy and framework. It could be securing your applications. You leverage the same Zero Trust framework. It could be securing your APIs. You leverage the same Zero Trust framework using SDP. So what we are driving is a common framework, a unified policy management environment that can drive the right answer for all of these cloud security needs. But also, as I discussed, it's very important for us to think hybrid environments. It's not just about cloud, it's also having an impact on hybrid environments. So again, SDP, we have a very strong environment in place today where we can solve customer challenges in that type of hybrid requirement. Employees are coming back into the office post-COVID. And guess what? They're asking for the same type of security solution that they had in a remote environment the last couple of years since the pandemic hit. They're asking the right questions. Why can't I have the same simplified security and access in the office as well? But you look at the reality, some of the technologies that are in place for securing campus or office or securing access in an enterprise corporate environment, they are literally 15, 20 years old. And some of these technologies, you look at, what in the industry, we looked at layer 2 security, network admission control, came about in 2005. I had my hands on that. They are still around. And if you look at it, some of the needs that we had back in 2005, we're talking about 17 years now, they're just not relevant anymore. But guess what? Customers are forced to pay for these very expensive hardware and software upgrades, be it for their switches or Wi-Fi, because they want better security. And the assumption that they have is, hey, I gotta have all of the gear that I've had in the past, renew them to get that security, which is not true at all. What we have to do as an industry is extract the security needs out to a software layer. Customers do not have to pay to refresh that legacy hardware and software to get that security that they got in 2005. This is 2022. That should be done as a software layer. That should be done through Zero Trust Access. And again, Appgate SDP can help our customers do that. We're super excited about the opportunity to help our customers with this. And you're going to hear more from Appgate in the near future. Board of directors, executives, CEOs, CFOs, CIO, they all have a very important role to play with cybersecurity. The good news is that the industry has been moving towards that, but not enough, right? Where we are looking at, here, 2022 again, we should have more maturity in the boardrooms when it comes to cybersecurity needs. And unfortunately, we're not there yet, right? We've made some good progress. We got to give credit to everybody. We've made some good progress, but we are not there yet where we should be, right? The board has to have good cybersecurity representation. Somebody with a cybersecurity and policy background should be in the board. The CISO has to have direct line of sight, not just into the CEO, but also directly into the board. I'm not talking about the quarterly reviews that the boards are doing. That's check the box. We're not talking about that. We got to go beyond that so that the board understands the risks that the security team is managing on a day-to-day basis. That's very important for all organizations, large, small, to work through. Right? And this is where, again, Zero Trust has a role to play. This is evolving security. This is modernizing security. This is helping boards with cyber risk management. Forget about tools, products that we all talk about in this RSA show floor. That's us for techies, for those in the security world. But if you're a board member, you're looking about enterprise risk management. We got to align to the enterprise risk management frameworks, and Zero Trust is a very good way to do that. And at Appgate, we're leveraging our software-defined perimeter product line or our solution itself to make sure that we're helping boards, we're helping CEOs see the value in security, and again, adopt the Zero Trust framework to achieve those goals. Oh, the market is noisy. We have so many players that are talking Zero Trust, and the thing that cracks me up is when I see many of those legacy players that try to bring legacy hardware and software into the Zero Trust world. And many times you see they're just applying the Zero Trust moniker on those old legacy hardware and software products. And that's the only way they can bring those products to this new world. Not with Appgate. We do software-based Zero Trust access, and that's our only focus. We don't have any legacy hardware, software. We will coexist, we will interoperate, we will integrate with all of that legacy stuff, and we'll help our customers modernize their security needs. We have strong differentiation in the marketplace, such as single packet authorization. With that, we can cloak the infrastructure, which is a big issue right now if you look at many of the VPN technologies that are out there. We can do multi-tunneling and do that in a dynamic way based on the context that we are seeing in a particular environment or the risk that we are seeing in an environment. We can drive value to our customers through strong open API integration. So all of these are true differentiation for Appgate, and we're seeing a lot of customers seeing value in this. For example, our DXC, one of our large customers, they're leveraging Appgate to secure their 130,000 users. And they're leveraging all of these differentiators to secure their environment and modernize their secure access needs.